Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry about the mishap there. We are back though for the second round of the GR4 Manufacturers Series, and what a series start we had last week. Oh my gosh, it was RG and Bargy and a little bit more Bargy. It was incredible. So welcome everybody. Your host Craig Cook, and also in the comms box with me today again is Boosted. Hello Boost, how you doing buddy?
Very well. Hoping these Group 4 guys tone it down a little bit and have a cracking race.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to get them underway in a second, but I'm just going to go through the championship standings. Don't forget the GR4 and the GR3 are now together. So there's a new, obviously, change in who's racing on the track today. So let's go through the GT4 standings and the GT3 standings as it looks. So Ted Tracks are winning. They're gold at the moment. They are first, 60 points. Then we've got LB Racing. Phenomenal drive from Tartan and Filippini last week on 52. TTR on 48.5. DWT 45 points. Sim Motorsport 44. Great win by Cartier in the GT3. Team CCSR 41. Great driving from the Ferrari boys last week. Dabbod Racing in the Hyundai just pipping CC Sim to that 7th spot. There we go. So Dabbod Racing in the Hyundai is in 7th. Sim Racing in with 36 points in the Nissan. Team Roses in 34. Problems with Hulky at the moment. Hopefully he'll be able to get back on track. There we got this will be now GCCR, if I remember rightly, 33 points. Ghosty Khaki with 27, KMT 18, Racing Rival 17, and Dump Fouls at the bottom there with 16 points. But it's all to play for. We are only in the first race. Race 2 is happening today. So there we go, penalty zones. Let's go through these penalty zones quickly. So here we go, Suzuka, great track, very an absolute killer on these tyres, but we will see how they get on today. So here we go, down the straight, start finish straight. That's where you're going to be taking your penalties today. You can lose it in the braking zones, probably going to lose it through the chicane. You might get lucky and you might be able to lose it at the hairpin as well as you go under the bridge into the left-hander climbing the hill again, but we shall see. So start finish straight is where they'll be taking their penalties today. Everyone is on track, so let's get this underway, shall we? And we will go through the guys as they are on track. So there's your penalty zones. You've seen the championship that is accumulated with the GT3, so that you'll see that same championship table on Thursday, and then it will get another load of championship tables up with new points, new leaders, and we'll see how we get on. But if Ted Tracks have got anything to do with it, Boosted, it's going to be very tough, but they're looking very positive at the moment. Great set of lads they got at Ted Tracks Racing.
Yeah, some brilliant guys, some very fast people, but I think I may have to say on this one, the front wheel drive guys, I think they might struggle in this track. It eats front wheel drive cars for breakfast.
Wow, so there we go. Boosted just giving you a formal, literally formal tell on the front wheel drive cars around this track. So there you go, trainer for the academy, and obviously does a lot of racing on here as well through daily, so it's great to have him in the comms box with this information. So TTR Steve is out there in the Jag, had a great run last week at Nürburgring with Clutch, really great team effort there as well, but there was battles all over the place, but we shall see what happens. Obviously we saw that Tartan was absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to take a look at Tartan now. There he is, he's there in third at the moment and had a brilliant drive, absolutely brilliant drive, could not fault him. So there we go. Don't forget penalties, and as you can see Hatter's just put it in as well. Penalties are very strict now, so penalty exit, we've now sort of let a bit of leniency on the coming into the pits. Obviously they're diving into the pits, so we don't mind a little bit of like jumping off the the white lines a little bit. It's more to do with the exit and people coming out of the pits and coming onto the racing line. We're going to try and stop that from happening. So obviously we've got our guys ready for their penalties to come in. Hopefully there's none, but we'll see what happens. Can Tartan do it again? Boosted, what's your thoughts?
Well, as we see here, Tartan is starting on the medium, and we know Matt is out there on the super softs, and we know Matt is a very fast driver, so maybe one of the super soft guys is going to try and do what the other guys, what Tartan done last week, use the super soft, get front, get away from the drama, get your head down and just crack on. Yeah,
definitely. So let's have a look at this. So there we go. Matt's there. Sorry, I do apologise. Matt is there in first, and he's just going to do his fast lap now, 2:17. So they're literally going to have one lap to do it now. Gaffers is going to be crossing the line in the Subaru. There he is in third. So watch out for Subaru. They're doing a really, really good job there in this series, but this could probably hurt the Subaru around this track. It's not the quickest car, but it's great handling around these short stuff, isn't it, Boost?
Yeah, amazing handling, and with the qualifier, they're going to get one decent lap, because by the end of the first lap, Suzuka is such a tyre demanding track. Your tyres are shot, not good enough for another fast qualifier, so it's a one lap flyer for these guys.
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at the DWT boys, we've got Wildney and King. Wildney had a brilliant race last week in the, I think it was in the GT3, if I remember. The Z4 did really, really well indeed. So we'll see how he gets on. King really had a bad lap in Nürburgring, but he climbed the table very, very quickly. So we'll see how he gets on. There is Steve at the back there. He had a great lap last week. Let's see what he can do this week. And he's enjoying his racing, which is fantastic. Great to see 50 viewers already. Please share as much as you can. Let's get these out there. So there is Steve in 9th spot at the moment. Toddy in 10th spot. There he goes in the Volkswagen. So both Ted Track's team in the top spot in race 1. So we'll see how they get on. And there is Craig P in the Subaru. Obviously missed out his pit lane on time, which is obviously we have the 5-minute board. Got to come in at 5 minutes or before 15, so you can come in between those two times. So you have to get it done. If you don't, you're going to get a penalty. You have to be out of the pits by the 15-minute mark. You have to be out of the pits before the 18-minute mark. 15, Craig, it's 15. Pac-Man there is in 12th spot there at the moment in the Hyundai. Then we've got Pac-Man also following on, and let's see what they can do. Tabron as well in the Volkswagen Scirocco, and again, very quick driver, and like Booster was saying, it's going to be really difficult for these front-wheel drive cars today.
Yeah, the front-wheel drive cars, for some reason, this track just eats tyres.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I'll just say there we go. As we see Matt take pole position. Tartan in second. Gaffers has just gone over the line. Also there in second. Tartan now into third. Let's see what Leon can do. Crosses the line. Goes into fifth. LB takes sixth. So he's moved over to the right-hand side. And I don't know what Leon was doing there. Just trying to put him off, I think. But they still got another lap. These guys will get that lap in, I'm pretty sure. Leon there in eighth. LB is there in 9th, now dropping into 10th. Steve has taken pole in the Jag, so there we go. He goes into pole position on the super softs, but look at them already. They're already destroyed and sideways into the corner. Great save, brilliant save. Pac-Man has just taken pole position. He goes into pole position and his hazard lights are on. Over the line also goes, I think that is that Beeler that's racing for them? Oh no, it's other Pac-Man, do apologise. Other Pac-Man on the medium tyre is in 9th. So great stuff from the two Hyundai drivers. So Pac-Man and Pac-Man, that's going to be really difficult. But there we go, Pac-Man is there in 9th, Toddy in 10th at the moment, and we've got a couple of drivers that managed to get another lap in. So Toddy is going round again. That's a great shot, that is. There we go, King is round as well. So King in 11th, Leon is in the pits. Tabron has done his lap, Pac-Man also. So we've got a couple of guys still out on track. Matt's still on another fast one. So he's just seen these guys finish and grab pole position. So can he get this lap done and dusted? I think he will, but again, let's see what he can do. 4th at the moment. He knows what he has to do. 2:06.480 is the time to beat. Here he goes through 130R.
Down 3/10. Tyre degradation is very high.
There we go, into the braking zone. Here we go, into the chicane. Can he do it? Nice and easy. He's enjoying himself. That looked very good on the exit there. Where is he? Here he comes round the corner. Keep it nice and tight by the wall, which he has done. Can he scrape the wall even more than that? No, he can't. He does a 2:08.036. But look at that tyre degradation there, Boost. Exactly what you just said. Incredible.
Yeah, we was running it earlier as a little practice, just trying to get your feelers out, and you get pretty much one flying lap before your tyres are off. You will struggle to beat your first lap with your second lap unless you make a heavy mistake.
Indeed. And there we go. Tabron grabbed pole position by 0.6. That's incredible. So he has got pole position there, Boost, with a phenomenal time. 2:06.480. Tabron with pole position. Second place man is Pac-Man. There he goes as he comes around the corner. That's a beautiful looking livery as well. I really do like that car. Then we have Ted Trax as well in third. Sorry, mate. It was Steve in third. And then we'll go back to our leader as he comes round. Boost, carry on, my friend. Sorry.
I was just saying, yeah, great lap time there by Tabron. I think he's just going to... The unfortunate thing is, being front-wheel drive, they're not the best off the line. So he's really going to have his work cut out.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the TTR boys doing very, very well there. And let's get these shares out. We have literally 0 seconds to go. Let's get the shares out. Let's get those follows coming in. We're doing very, very well. Let's see if we can get 1,700 by the end of this month. Let's go. So, race 1 of the evening, GT4 Teams Manufacturer Series. With me, Craig Cook, and Ryan Webb boosted. Here we go. So Tabron, Pac-Man, Steve, Humphrey, Matt, Gaffers, Wildney, Tartan, Clutch, Pac-Man and Toddy take out the top 10. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These cars look absolutely phenomenal. We will leave the tags on, as you know, until we get a bit used to it. So here we go, Tabron on pole position, Pac-Man in second. We're going to wait for these lights to go green. Who's going to have it off the line? Watch out for the Jag in the background. Wheel spin from Tabron. That is like he's gone down KFC and doing a burnout with his mates. And there he goes, dropping down into fourth, into fifth. What a start from Steve, into turn 1. Matt trying to get the inside line. 3 of them trying to get the inside line. But look at this, Pac-Man manages to hold it. Gaffer's great driving there, could have been pushed out wide. But again, Pac-Man and Matt showing exactly what CC Sim Racing's about there, Matt. Boosted. Great stuff from those boys.
Yeah, 4 abreast going into turn 1. Unfortunately, people will get squeezed. It's the nature of sport. If they don't want to pull in, being on the outside lane, then they will get squeezed. There's not room for 4 cars, but great driving across the board. What
a great drive there from Pac-Man and Gaffers. Great, really, really wide there was Gaffers, but he's managed to hold that line. Tabron in 4th, Matt is there in 5th, so watch out for the super soft tyre, guys. We're going to have a look at Gaffers in 3rd. There he is, everyone's still together. Great stuff from these medium tyre guys as well. Who is the fastest? Oh, a little bit wide there from Pac-Man 292. Tabron going around the outside of Gaffers. Gaffers going to have none of it, he's just shut the door. Look at that, shuts that really clean. But look, Tabron's got that really nice line there. Has Gaffers seen him? Oh, just a little bit of argy-bargy and forces it off the track. Very difficult there, but Tabron is now in 5th. Clutch has made a great drive here. He's now in 6th position and pushing on Tabron.
Yeah, push his teammate along here, give him a little bit of a nudge. Try and get Tabron.
Oh, he's made a mistake. Yeah, he's made a mistake. He tried to push Tabron. He made a little mistake and then he went really wide there, Boost. But again, sorry, mate. Tartan there in 7th, doing a good job on these medium tyres. So Clutch is the next medium tyre driver on track. So these two will be fighting each other. Let's go on board with Clutch and let's have a look at that view. What a view it is. Tartan is going to grab him round 130R. Is he going to do it into the braking zone? No, he's not. Wildney just behind these as well. All the medium tyre guys all together. Great racing.
Tabron very late on the brakes, gets it in 2x2 round the chicane.
Oh,
lovely
beautiful,
bit of driving there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Matt's got the inside line. He's hugging that inside line. Gaffers manages to hold it there, and Tabron is just literally forced out to drive. We're going to go on board with Gaffers, and look at the speed difference. Look at the speed difference. Oh, that's so painful. It's painful. Look, Matt round the outside, Tabron round the inside. And Gaffers had no chance there. What a shame. But that car is so good at the handling around these. Look at how quick he closes up through the S's. That is where he needs to benefit there, isn't it, Boost? But look at the tyre degradation. Perfect at the moment. That Subaru, again, going on the outside of Tabron. But he's really struggling. It's that front-wheel drive car round these S's, isn't it?
Yeah. Tabron knows, a very experienced driver. The more he pushes, the more he tries to catch up with the guys, he's just going to shred his tyres. Brilliant place for Gaffers here. Get some draft, sit behind him, try and save some of your tyres. Use that 4-wheel drive in the S's.
Yeah, definitely. Just watching him go around that corner is so much tighter. And then, oh, sideways. And he saved it. He's absolutely saved it. That's incredible driving. Clutch is under pressure from Tartan at the back for 6th. Look at this. Round the outside. Tartan's going to have the inside line. He's got to give it to him now into the braking zone. Tartan goes wide. Very, very interesting. Saving tyres. Oh, like he said, he's been really practicing this car. He really wants to do well this series, and he's doing fantastic as well. 66 viewers. Let's keep pushing, guys. Thank you very much for those new guys following. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share to your friends and say, check out these commentators. They're wicked. It's not about the racing. So Steve is there in the lead. No, it is all about the racing. Steve is there in the lead. Pac-Man is there in 2nd. Humphrey Matt is now in 3rd. Tabron on the chase now in the Scirocco. That Scirocco has got a lot of power and straight line. But let's see what he can do behind the Ferrari. Let's go on board with Matt now in third position. Tyres looking very, very good at the moment here, Boost.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that closing speed on Tabron. Sorry, I do apologise, Matt. Coming to the braking zone. Tabron's got a great closing speed, and he's going around the outside. He's got the inside line for the chicane, and he's done it. What a great move there from Tabron. Unbelievable.
Brilliant overtake. Absolutely brilliant. How that thing stopped. The brakes on that, they really do stop on a dime.
So Steve got pole. He's got the fastest lap at the moment, but look at these two battling away, and it's really, really playing into the hands. But great to see the medium tyre guys still on this. Well, they're not that far behind at all, are they? It's fantastic. It's still all together. So Tabron in the lead. Sorry, Tabron's not in the lead. He should be in the lead from the start, but he wasn't. Sorry. Steve's in the lead with Pac-Man in second, Tabron in third, Matt is in fourth, Gaffer's there in fifth, Clutch in sixth, Tartan in seventh, with Pac-Man 292 there in eighth spot. So great little battle here between these two for this third position at the moment, Boost, and it's starting to hot up, but these tyres are looking pretty bad here for Tabron. Those fronts are starting to wear very, very badly, and Matt goes down the inside for position. Is Tabron going to give it into the braking zone? He's got a little gap there. Matt's trying to hold the line into the braking zone again. Tabron holding the line really, really well done. Makes the exit smooth and gets the cut back on him, and Matt goes back into the lead. Wow, these two are having a great race at the moment.
What an overtake there by Matt. Read the situation, let him have the inside, snatch back. Brilliant.
There we go, just going to take a replay of Tabron getting a great drive off 130R into the toe of Matt, into the braking zone, around the outside of the chicane, has the inside line into the left-hander and does it perfectly, but then gets a lovely, lovely toe, does Matt, as he comes out of the corner, and he's all over the back of him and takes it back. But these two are having a great battle at this moment in time. But look at Tabron's tyres, they are starting to wear really, really badly. And let's have a look at the Subaru. Again, Subaru as well, the fronts are starting to go down. Tartan is having a great race. He's in a great position, him and Clutch at the moment at Pac-Man.
Yeah, the top three medium runners here. You've got Clutch, Tartan, Pac-Man, all close, keeping it clean, keeping it steady. All they've got to do is bide their time, wait for their super soft stint. Yeah,
Tabron tried it again on Matt. Not going to work this time, but he's going to have to tow as he comes out of this right-hander, but no pits at the moment. We have now gone past the marker, so the pit lane is open for these guys, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be going for a few more laps yet.
Yeah, normally the end of fourth. I think it's an 11 lap race on a half decent pace. So normally you want to come in the end of the fourth. So normally the end of this lap, I think Tabron will, because they really do suffer with front tyre degradation, as we can see.
Yeah, definitely. He's really starting to struggle now. This could benefit Gaffer's, but Gaffer's tyres are also starting to penetrate now. But look at this battle for the mediums here. Great battling. Pac-Man around the outside of Tartan. Not going to do it there, but he's all over the back of him. Oh, there's a cutback. Did he get that done? No, not this time round. But Gaffer's looks like he's really struggling, because Clutch and Tartan and Pac-Man are closing him in. But Tartan's got a good run out of the corner in the Honda. Brilliant driving round the outside. Oh, he's taking the grass. Is he going to save it? Yes, he's managed to save it. Great driving from the two drivers there. And Clutch is just holding on, because Pac-Man is all over the back of him at the moment. Let's go on board with Clutch. Brilliant driving. Pac-Man looks like he's going to have a look down the inside. But oh, Tartan's gone a little bit wide. He's slowed down, nearly losing the back end. And he's just a bit under pressure there. But he's back there in ninth spot now. Now Wildeney's gone into eighth. Great stuff from the BMWs. And again, BMW's tyre degradation around here is pretty good. Leon is still there in the background as well on that medium tyre. So all of the drivers looking very, very good indeed.
Looking at the tyres of the Super Soft here, Matt by far got the best tyres out there. Nice and even as well. Stephen Pac-Man, not a lot in it. Tabron is the most, with that unfortunate Scirocco just shredding its tyres. But Gaffers ain't far off him with that four-wheel drive. A lot of understeer on that car.
Yeah, look at this. They've got Wildeney and Pac-Man having a good old battle here. But it looks like Wildeney is actually pushing Pac-Man. So he's trying to get both of them into the mix with Clutch, because they don't want Clutch to get away here. And also Tartan's just behind this group. So is anyone coming into the pits? Yes, Pac-Man is in. Pac-Man has come into the pits. So Pac-Man's the first one. Tabron also into the pits. So these are the first guys coming in. Here we go. Gaffers is in as well. So 3 of the top 6 have come in. Fantastic stuff. 71 viewers. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. That is incredible. Let's keep these numbers up. Thank you very much for those guys who are pushing it out there. Thank you.
It's very hard with your times out here. You've got to keep an eye on your lap times. You have to know what you run on mediums, and you have to find the tipping point. When is the right time to change tyres? Is it the end of the 4th? Is it the end of the 5th? When's your super softs going to start to become slower than your mediums?
Yeah, definitely. LB Racing also coming in now for his pit stop. Tyres look okay for those super softs. They're quite evenly matched, aren't they? So here we go. LB is now out on the medium. Let's see how they get on now. So Steve looking very, very interested now in getting some medium tyres on, I reckon. He's at the 10-minute marker. He's done very, very well on those tyres. But Matt is really pushing. Clutch now into 3rd place. Pac-Man following on. Also Wildney and Tartan and Leon. So all these guys on the medium tyre are really, really thinking about it.
Going around the outside of the chicane, Pac-Man 292 on clutch.
There we go, round the outside. Has Pac-Man done it? He's trying to hold that line into the marbles. Clutch, great driving, manages to hold it. Wildney might have a look at this as well. So these 4 guys all on the medium tyre. This is brilliant stuff. Actually, I need to have a look at Wildney. No, Wildney's on the super softs. Oh, do apologise. He's on the super soft. So really should be going past these guys. But then again, might be beneficial for him when they come into the pits and he's on the medium, because he could just sit behind him. As long as he can stay with them, he might be all right.
Yeah, I think his tyres have dropped off now, so I think it's just great for him to be learning some lines, so when he comes out on the medium, he can attack the track.
Yeah, definitely. Steve is pushing that Jag as hard as he can. Matt also in the Ferrari doing well, and those tyres look pretty good. Now, is Matt going to try and take another lap? This will be interesting. His laps are 2:08, so he got 2:09 on the last lap from Jag as we see him come in. Matt has come in, so it will be a battle of the medium tyre. So Clutch, is he going to come in now? Let's have a look. He's going round. He's coming in. Pac-Man stays out. Tartan stays in. He goes in as well. So there we go. Steve's in, Clutch in, Matt in, Wildney in. So these guys all coming in. Pac-Man has gone out for another lap. Look at those tyres. That's fantastic. He's looking good at the moment, because if he can stay out there on those medium tyres on that pace, jumping on the super soft for the last sort of 7 minutes here, Boost, he's going to look really good, isn't he? But he's going to be very, very he's going to be cutting it fine as he comes out of the pit stop, I think. So as long as he doesn't get no damage, he's going to be very, very close to that penalty.
Yeah, now it's just all about where you come out to where the other guys went in. Was it right to come in at 4th, not 5th? Was it the right decision? Was it the wrong decision? Soon find out.
Oh, I tell you what, Clutch is also clutching, King's clutching straws as well on the medium tyre. They are absolutely destroyed. Matt is there, and he's got some real traffic to get through now. So Pac-Man in front, 9 seconds in front of Steve. Steve there in 2nd. Leon there in 3rd. That's a real shame for CC there. They just couldn't get past. Leon's just letting King go past there for position. He's trying to let his teammate through, which is very good thinking. Down the inside, Matt has a little touch there with King, side by side. Great little move there. Looks like he's managed to hold it as King. He's got the inside line, but look at Pac-Man also having a look. Look at Leon trying to defend his teammate into the braking zone. Great stuff. Leon's got the inside line. Matt's got the outside line. Look at this. It's a Ferrari sandwich. There's 5 of them together now. So look, this is incredible. Pac-Man's trying to find a way through. Leon's just trying to hug the outside line. He's not letting Pac-Man through. Tablon's trying to go around the outside of Leon. And this is absolutely incredible. Leon's trying to do his best to hold them off. But it's not going to work, because these super soft tyres are going to come through. Sorry, these medium tyres, because his tyres are damaged. Oh, and Pac-Man's gone wide. Pac-Man's gone off. He's come back onto the track. He's into the gravel. Oh, that's a real shame from Pac-Man. Let's have a look at that again. Into the braking zone. Oh, it looks like he just went onto the brake. Looks like Leon went across the right-hand side a little bit there. That will be under investigation. I'm pretty sure of that. So there we go. Pac-Man is in the lead, and he's coming in, and it's very, very close. He has literally got 2 minutes to get out. That should be enough time. Steve will now take pole position. Matt has now got past. Let's see what he can do. 3.87 seconds away. Oh, let's have a look, see if it is that. Now King goes in as well. King is also in. Pac-Man 292 is in. So we'll see what these guys can do.
Steve just run the perfect race out here, out in front, led the whole race, done what he's had to do. Can he hold it for the rest 6 minutes?
Yeah, maybe we shall see. So Steve is out in there, 3.3 seconds in front. What can Matt do now on these medium tyres? We know he's a bit of a medium tyre genius, as we've seen in the BMW series. He was absolutely phenomenal with him and Nappy Sack, to be fair. Brilliant drivers, and Tabron has managed to grab third spot at the moment. Pac-Man, with that incident early on, is now in fourth. Can he chase down the pack? And we know the degradation is quite bad. Battle here. Oh, Gaffers is off the track. Gaffers is off the track. Let's have a look at that.
A little bit of help there.
So Clutch is there. Oh, what happened there? We can't quite see it from that angle, which is a real shame. So we will have to have a look at that. So there we go. Gaffers in the wall and got rear damage. So I'm sure he'll push to the end now. He'll be very disappointed there, but Steve in the lead, and that time is still there at the moment. Matt in second, 5 minutes to go. Can he do it? Tabron in third, Pac-Man in fourth. Can he chase him down? That thing is lethal round here, that Hyundai. Let's see what he can do. Clutch trying to hold off here. Clutch looks like he's slowing down. Is he pulling over for Gaffers? Or I think he's slowing down for Gaffers. I think he's actually slowing down for Gaffers. Now, if he is, what great respect he is showing on track right here. So 5 minutes to go.
Heavy damage and suspension from Gaffers there.
So there we go. There is Gaffers. There is Toddy just behind him in 10th spot. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if that changes later on. So here we go. 3 seconds is the deficit now. So it is slowly coming down. But again, great driving here from Steve. He, like I said, he has put no foot wrong today. 74 viewers. Thank you very much for everyone for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Please follow if you haven't. Please subscribe to YouTube and our Twitch channel. And also our friends over at ERA. If you want to win some big cash money, that's the place to be. So there we go. Matt is in second. Tabron in third. Pac-Man is in fourth. There is Pac-Man number 2. Great points again for Hyundai today, as long as they can keep it there. We've got Wildney in sixth, and he's looking very good because he's on the medium tyre. And with 4 minutes to go, Tartan is just trying to close in Wildney with Clutch just on the back of him. Toddy is there in ninth, and Gaffers is really pushing hard on Toddy. Let's go on board with him and let's see what he can do. As you can see, he's trying. Look, he's just trying to pull that car over to the right-hand side with that damage. It's really not helping Gaffers at all as he comes through, but Toddy really struggling on these super softs at the moment. So there's
that rear right suspension really hindering that Subaru trying to come through these S's. It really does not want to turn right.
Oh, it's a real shame for Gaffers. He will be very disappointed, but Steve is putting no foot wrong here. 2.8 seconds now. It is slowly coming down, but the tyres on this Jag are really, really good on the mediums, really, really bad on the super softs. But here we go. There's the lovely sounding of that Ferrari in second. There's the gap from second from Tabron. Tabron there with Pac-Man. Can't
beautiful
quite see
overtake
him.
by Tartan there.
So there we go. Overtake from Tartan. Let's go and have a look at that.
Beautiful.
So there he is. Wildney going around the track. A little bit of a glitch there, it looks like, from Wildney, which is a real shame. Hopefully he can go on. Down the inside is Tartan. This is going to be incredible. Does he get it done? A little bit of the grass there is used into the braking zone. Oh, sideways and gets it done. What a move from Tartan. He's pushing on now. He's now in sixth for LB Racing. Fantastic move.
Once you, as you said again earlier, Craig, great point for the Hyundai guys out here. 4th and 5th. If they can hold this, brilliant points for the team.
Yeah, definitely. See Clutch just trying to get himself past Wildney. So Wildney now holding up the Jag. He's trying to push hard. Clutch is there. Toddy's there just behind him. But Steve is in the lead. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Was 47. It's now 34. That took so long. And he should get another lap in if you're lucky. I think he will get another lap in. And I think so will Matt. So Matt's still got a chance to close this gap. But it's going to be very, very tight. 2.6. Steve looks like he's got it in the bag. Commentator's curse. Paula Webb, where are you?
I must admit though, Matt has got some brilliant lap times on the mediums here. Steve's, I don't know if he's just about to, his time's just about to start dropping off, but Matt is currently about half a second faster.
Wow, there we go. Wide goes Tabron. Oh, so does Pac-Man. They both did the same thing. That's incredible. Tabron losing the back end. Pac-Man also losing the back end in the car. Pac-Man's trying to get on the road, but Tartan is going to be on the back of him as he comes through the corner. So let's see what Pac-Man can do. Really, really wide out of the corner as he came in to the right-hander. Really not liking these medium tyres. And Tartan is all over the back of him. Clutch is trying to get on the back of this as well. Tartan's trying to get on the back of this car, which he has done now. He's got to have a great cutback on these super softs. Can he do it? What a great drive from these two drivers. Pac-Man making a mistake, but again, great defensive work from Pac-Man. And again, Tartan's around the outside. He's not going to do it again in the same place, surely. Side by side. Can he do it? Tartan on the brakes. He's sideways again, and he's done the same thing. Great defense from Pac-Man into the braking zone. There must be a drift show somewhere for Tartan. Great stuff. What a great drive, and Clutch is on the back of this as well. Brilliant driving from these guys into the braking zone. Tartan around the outside, Pac-Man on the inside. Clutch having a look as well. Can he get the cutback? Not quite. This is a great battle here, but we're going to have a look at the leaders any moment now, because they're starting to close up quite quickly. As you can see on the map, they're just coming around the left-hander. This is fantastic stuff. Pac-Man in there in 5th. There's Tartan in 6th, and Clutch is in 7th with Toddy just behind them in the background. Brilliant race. 1.6 for Steve now. Humphrey Matt is now 1.6, and they're going to have another lap. These two will make another lap. Here's Tabron in 3rd. Pac-Man 292 is having a brilliant race. He's in 4th position now, doing some great lap times. 2:07.514, but I think there was a penalty there somewhere because it hasn't shown up on screen. Fastest lap still 2:07.642. So Pac-Man's still there in 5th. Clutch is now through. Tartan going a little bit wide there. Sorry, did you see what happened there, Boost?
No. On Tartan and Clutch.
Yes.
Yes. Tartan and Clutch went round the swinging left-hander after the hairpin. Spoon, as we like to call it, and I think they just had a bit of a scuffle mid-bend. I think Clutch did try to wait up from though.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to stay with this battle because it's now down to 1.1. Can he do it? The tyres are starting to go off on that Jag, and the Ferrari is closing in. But we're going to have to take a look at these guys coming over the line because it's a great battle. Gaffers manages to hold 10th, and Leon's taken 11th over the line from Craig P. King finishes in 9th there. We've got Toddy in 8th. So great stuff from them. Tarn will take 7th overall. Clutch and Pac-Man battling for the top 5 finish here. And there we go. Pac-Man 292 also there in 4th. So great points for Hyundai today. Tabron still holding 3rd. Matt is trying to close up. He's now 0.9. It's closing up. Can he do it? The Ferrari sideways as he comes into the corner. Fantastic stuff. Obviously, that must be a new move I don't know about, but he does. But it's given him a nice bit of a cushion now for Steve. 1.2. He's now starting to pull away again. Steve pushing hard. Is he feeling the pressure now? 2:10 on the last lap. 2:09. 2:09. That's incredible. Look at these laps from Matt. 2:07, 2:08, 2:08, and a 2:09 on the last one. So he's definitely closing up. Can he do it? 1.9, 1.2. It keeps changing. Come on there. Let's see what can we have this one-on-one finish at the end of this lap. This is going to be fantastic.
So I'm watching Pac-Man 292 here chase down Tabron. I think if he would have had one more lap, Tabron's mediums are shot and Pac-Man is pushing on him.
Yeah, you can see it on the map there as you come into the final corner, and Steve's gone a little bit wide there. He's gone a little bit sideways. Can Matt benefit on his corner? He's had a great exit. Here comes Steve. It's 0.6 as he comes around the corner. It's really closed up, but he's managed to do it as Steve under pressure there at the end there. Steve takes the win. Matt takes 2nd. Can Tabron hold on for 3rd? Yes, he can. So this is a great run here for Ted Tracks here, and the VW team come into 3rd. There's the Hyundai in 4th, and has Clutch managed to hold 5th? Clutch has beaten Pac-Man into the corner for 5th position, and he takes it. Pac-Man takes 6th position. Clutch will take 5th. TTR Steve takes the win. What a win. We've got another race after this, please. Everyone stay. What a drive.
I think another lap, Matt would have been in with a shot there. His tyre degradation was just brilliant. The rest of the pack, far better. Far, far better.
What a drive. What an absolute beauty of a drive. So Steve takes the win. Matt takes 2nd. Tabron in 3rd. Pac-Man in 4th. Clutch takes 5th off Pac-Man for that point. But again, great points for them today, but also valuable points for Jaguar at the top of the table at the moment. Tartan in the NSX takes 7th. Scirocco there, the Volkswagen Toddy in 8th. King takes 9th. Gaffers manages to hold a top 10 with the damage. Leon in 11th. Craig P takes 12th there, as you can see on the screen. LB takes 13th, and Wildney unfortunately takes 14th. I don't know what happened to Wildney. He was doing so well. Steve with the fastest lap, 2:07.642. Wow, what a race that was. So let's go into the interview room. We're just going to tell these guys to come out of this lobby so we can get the other guys into the lobby and ready. That would be fantastic if you could do that for me, Boost. And while we do that, let's get these guys in for an interview. So let's take a look who we got. Hopefully we've got everyone in here already. Yes, we have. So let's start with Tabron. Mate, those tyres were shot on that Volkswagen, but you managed to hold third. How'd you feel? Obviously going wide on turn one near the end there. It was very dramatic, but obviously you saw Pac-Man just behind you do exactly the same thing, so obviously you could wipe the brow off the top of your forehead there and clinch that third place. Well done. How'd you feel?
Yeah, it's not a bad result considering the start again. I just can't get that start nailed in this car. It's so slow off the line. But other than that, yeah, great race. Managed a couple of good overtakes and then pushing hard to try and keep up with Matt, and he ended up running wide at turn one. But yeah, another top race again, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. It was really, really good. Well done. Congratulations. And great points for Volkswagen today. Well done. Brilliant. Well done.
Cheers, buddy.
Right, let's have a quick word with Matt. Matt, that was unbelievable. Right at the end there, closing down Steve. I don't know if Steve was feeling the pressure. I'm not sure if it was just the tyre degradation. But, mate, that was a great drive. Slowly closing in, but like Boosted said, another lap you would have been on him.
Yeah, no, I think my little battle with Tabron, as much fun as it was, just cost me a little bit there. And maybe that would have made the difference at the end, but no, I realised I had the pace on the mediums, normally do, so I went for it and very nearly threw it off at the last corner. I was like, this is my last opportunity to get something done. So I went for it and well played to Steve. Yet another win under his belt.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. I mean, those tyres, it was great to see you drifting out of that corner. It was brilliant stuff. To the hairpin there, but I think that cost you quite dearly at the end there, because obviously you were down to just under a second and then that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, I just touched the grass in the braking zones. You know what happens, you put one wheel on the grass while under the brakes, the killer just tries going around on you. I was like, that's not good. I was expecting to be backwards in the barrier, but I held on to it, so I was quite happy with that. You know, those drift lobbies seem to have helped out. And yeah, I got the power down and tried chasing still from there, but yeah, it was just too little too late, I think, and maybe next week.
Yeah, definitely. But this is going to be entertaining. That was fantastic. Great drive, Matt, and well done. But your winner today is TTR Steve. Steve, what a drive. Very happy to see you obviously do so well in that Jag, and obviously great points for you at the top of the table.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm loving the Jag, actually. I've never really driven it before, but it's easy to handle. It's quite good on the straights. So yeah, I think we're going to be a match this year, or this season, I should say. Yeah,
definitely. Fantastic stuff. Really, really was. And but yeah, we'll see how you get on in the next race. But obviously, fantastic. Well done, mate. And hopefully, you'll be supporting your guys in the GT3 on Thursday. But brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, there we go. There is your 3 winners for today. We're just sort of trying to get these guys in. We seem to have a problem with 2 drivers at the moment loading up. So we're just waiting for them to come back in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be able to load up. We seem to have an issue with Grandad's internet again, which is a real shame. Hopefully, he'll get back in. It seems to be not today. So we will keep trying as we get these guys up and running. Tabron is still in the room. We're just going to see if Tabron can leave. Yes, he has. So Egon is in. We're just going to wait for Grandad, and it looked like G Money was also struggling to get into the room as well. But what a race that was. Boosted. Brilliant driving from Steve.
Yeah, Steve, like I said, from the pack, just drove away, kept his head down, kept it nice and clean. Sometimes that's the best thing you can see, the start line and then the finish line, and no drama.
Yeah, he did very, very well. But obviously, key into that race was obviously losing it on the hairpin there for Matt. He could have really been on the back of him on that last straight, couldn't he?
Yeah, like we said, another lap, Matt would have been on him for definite. Steve was at the point where his tyres were dropping off. So Matt's tyre degradation skills were absolutely brilliant. It'd be brilliant to watch them go back at it again.
Yeah, definitely. Still having issues here with Grandad coming into the room. So we do apologise, guys. We are trying our best to get him in with racing underway as soon as we can. But yeah, just trying to get him into the room. Everyone's jumped back in again. We're hoping to get everyone back out so we can get him in. It just seems to be some sort of issue that some of the drivers have when coming into the online lobbies. Some of them get in, some of them don't. And unfortunately, some of the time we have to, unfortunately they don't race at CC Sim anymore, which is unfortunate because of these internet problems. Hopefully Gran Turismo sort it out because it's ridiculous. Yeah, great race there. We've got another race for you as well. Let's have a look at the championship standings while we're waiting for these guys, as we've already seen. So, obviously, you've seen a great race there from Ted Tracks Racing with LB Racing Tartan having a great run as well. TTR were the ones that really also benefited today with Tabron for getting that third place. DWT unfortunately didn't do as well as we thought. I was really expecting them to be a bit further up today. But also, again, Sim Racing, unfortunate for Gaffers, really had a bad day at the office. He was doing so well, and then it just went all a bit pear-shaped. CCSR, Matt was phenomenal, and his teammate Leon doing all he could to try and hold him off, but it was just too late. Dadbot Racing, Hyundai's fantastic drive today. Clutch managing to pit Pac-Man at the end there, but good points for Hyundai. That will definitely bring them really high up the table. So here we go into race 2. So Nissan CC Sim Racing there on 36 points, McLaren on 34. We got GCCR, they will be on 33. Ghosty Khaki on 27, KMT on 18, Racing Rivals on 17, and Dump Valves on 16. And as I've seen through a couple of practices from yesterday, there was quite some happy faces on the Mustang team at the Kyoto Yagawa track, but apparently it's actually quite good round here as well, so we shall see. But obviously watch out for these McLarens, they're going to be very quick round here, and also the Skylines, again very quick cars. And also watch out also for the KMT Mazda, because that's got some good handling around this track, so we'll see what they do around here. Fantastic, really looking forward to this one. So we got Grandad in, which is fantastic. Everyone is now trying to get back in. Hopefully that will be everyone. Everyone's readying up. We will get it underway as soon as everyone's got the right tyre choice, and we will be there. But Boosted, really looking forward to this one. Got some big names in here, haven't we?
Yeah, we really do. Unfortunately, I have to shoot off. I can't make this race, which is a shame. But I am sure, no doubt, these guys are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. But thank you very much, mate. I really do appreciate you coming in to the comms booth. For the academy and for the GT4 race. That's fantastic. Really do appreciate it. We'll probably get someone in now to co-host as well. But Boosted, thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you again. Brilliant.
No problem. Have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, The Boost. We're going to see if we can get all these drivers up on the grid, which hopefully we will do. We're just waiting for everyone to get back in, and looks like they are doing so as well. So we have literally everybody, looks like they're getting ready. We're getting all tagged up. It looks like we're all done. We're just waiting patiently, so please bear with me. That'll be fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody that has joined us as well. We had 78 viewers on the last race. Can we get the same for the next race? It's going to be epic. Don't forget, we have on Thursday the GT3 class with some big names. We've got Cartier, we've got Legion. We have got quite a few people racing in that one. So we're just waiting for Roberts and G Money to ready up. So let's see if we can get these guys readied up, and we can get this one underway. Just waiting for Roberts as well. Seem to have a couple of people missing, which is a real shame. Don't know what's happening there. But thank you very much, Richard Watts also for liking, Matt Humphrey for sharing, thank you, Matt for also liking, Aidy Roberts they're also liking, Hartman liking, Alston Kerr also liking, thank you very much. Daniel Fine later has hopefully I said it right, has followed. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. We got Cliff has also shared the stream, so great to see him sharing the stream. Thank you very much. That is GT Ram. So if you haven't seen him, go and watch him. Really good drive and great fun as well. Good fun to watch on the stream. Lofthouse has also shared the stream. We have Lola's has also liked. We got Phil Benderson, which is Benno big time, has also liked the stream. Murad Amar has also liked the stream. Thank you very much. Gabor Shoots has also followed. Thank you very much. Paul Ward has followed. Thank you very much, Paul. We also have Citisac SK has also followed. Thank you very much. We've got Pataropan Valgatvit. Is that how you say it? Hopefully it is. Has also followed. Thank you very much. We got Adley Sanchez has liked. Chris has also liked. Thank you very much. Speed Freak. There we go. So quite a lot of people have also liked the stream. So thank you to all of those who have, and a couple more just come in. Daryl May has also liked the stream. Thanks, Daryl. Really appreciate that. And Craig Pierce has also liked the stream. So, looks like everyone is here. We've just got another, trying to get hold of our missing driver. Okay, so we're waiting for another driver, 2 drivers, and also Roses is waiting for a driver as well. We have 13 in the room, so we should have a couple more drivers here. So Roses is just typing. I think that's his McLaren driver, hoping to get one of his drivers in. If he can't, that is going to be a real shame because they're doing so well as well. So let's have a look at these messages while we're waiting as well, because I've missed so many. Says Paul Webb says I'm here. Where the hell is the Audi? Says Cliff Skulls. Okay, that's okay then. So there we go. Just got back in time. Says Dan, you missed a good race there, buddy, but well done. Thank you for joining in. So there we go. Let's go, lads. Looking good, says Shadow Legion. I don't think any of mine are turning up, so Roses will have no driver for this race. It's a real shame. That's going to be a right kick in the teeth for McLaren. Pac-Man held Tartan there. Looked like he would spin out. He did very, very well. The Drift King Tartan, that's his new name. It was Omelette. It's now the Tartan, the Drift King. So there we go. Oh, Jip has joined the room. Here you go. So Jip is there. Go on, Tartan, says Mark Swingle. Be smart, Dad, says Jacob. So Jacob was racing in the academy. Did a very good job. Go, Matt, go, says Delcio Bernardo. So great to see that. Red Spectre's there. Congrats to Steve, Matt, and Tabron, says Gizmo. Good to see you there, Giz. Really do appreciate it. And anyone that wants to race in the races that we have off stream, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Monday is the Formula Junior, the Red Bull Junior. On Wednesday is going to be the minis, 1960s minis. So they're going to be out tomorrow. And on Saturday evening is going to be the Audi TT Cup. So these are all off-stream races. Keep it clean, have some fun. That's what it's there for. No incident reports. It's just fun, enjoyable racing. So there we go. We have, looks like that is everybody in. We might have someone in comms with me. Hopefully we will. So if there is a hello from someone, then please let me know. Awesome racing, everyone, says Andy. Andy McKay says, well done, guys. Good racing. Vine says, let's go G Money. So Phil Benson says, come on, dump valves. Come on, KMT, says Hartman. Hosky says 8:30 to crash out on turn 1. That's not very nice. Rachel says, you can do it, Grandad. Go get him. Good luck also to Smithy Jr. Indeed. So we'll have a look at those in a minute. Don't mind racing for him if he don't make time, half points. We would do, but that's the whole point of the team idea. They should be racing for themselves and they should have backup on those days. That Scooby has 0 power, even in slip. It has. It's got terrible power, but I'll tell you what, you were really clinging on through those S's, which is great stuff. Scott McGill says, let's go, Roses. No boosted on? No, unfortunately not. So if anyone would like to come into comms, come and join me. I'm here, waiting. Anyone can do it. Anyone. It's all good. So here we go. We are going to get this one underway. So if you do want to jump into the lobby and do comms with me, then you can do. There is a space free. So there we go. Everyone is ready. Let's get going. It looks like we have pretty much all the drivers. And here we go. So, a lot of changes in this one. A few different drivers. Obviously, unfortunately, Tatey and Aldo couldn't race for Audi now. So, they will be racing now for... sorry, they won't be racing. It will be now RHR HUK and also GT Realm will also be racing today, so that is fantastic news for them. G Money and RHR, sorry, racing today. GT Realm will be racing on Thursday. So that'll be good with him and Red Spectre, so watch out for those two. It's going to be an absolute cracker. So out they come, all the drivers are on their way out. ADT staying in the pits, looking very, very relaxed. Very, very relaxed indeed, with 5 minutes to go. So here we go, ADT in the pits. Dusty is there on track for the Nissan. We've got Hosky there in the Dodge. RHR also there in the Audi. So track position is pretty vital, but they just need to give themselves some space and make sure they get around this track. Ripping and tearing in the Mustang, looking very, very tasty indeed. Let's have a look. Then we've got Grandad there in 4th in the Lambo. So good luck to him today. Looking very, very stylish. Yeah, why not, Phil? Come and join me. So yeah, jump in the comms box in the Discord and come and join me. No worries. So there we go. ADT is now out of the pit. So Grandad is there in 12th, just chilling out at the moment. 3 minutes 40 seconds to go. This is going to be very interesting. Really looking forward to this. Roberts really needs a good run today. Obviously, he had the worst luck last week. Let's see how he gets on today for KMT. There he is in the Mazda. There is G Money in the Audi. His first run out. Let's see what he can do as well. Been practicing a lot with RHR. They two been really practicing hard. Egon in the Mustang. He did really, really well last week, and he'll be hoping for a good run this week in that Mustang. But look how big it is on track. It's lethal. There is Roses. He really needs to win this race to give his team some chance of getting any points at all. He really needs to push hard in that McLaren, and I think he's got a really good chance because it's very, very quick, that car. We'll see how he gets on. There is Husky in the Dodge Viper as well, going around the track. There is Ace UK in 6th spot, obviously raced in the Academy as well, did a good job in the Academy. Jip there is in the other Mazda. There he goes, and he's going for the touring car-esque Mazda. Very, very interesting, going independent, as you can see. Rippin there is in 8th. He's in his Mustang. There he goes. Dusty is there in his, and also Hattalad behind him. These two worked really well together. They both like this track. They're both on pad. Let's see what they can do. See if they can get a 1-2. It'll be very, very interesting, and especially in those cars. They're very, very quick in a straight line. We said about Grandad. We've got ADT. Smithy Jr. warming up the tyres. Go on, sir. He really wants this, doesn't he? A little bit of glitching. Hopefully that's going to calm down. So we'll wait for that to happen. And obviously we're missing Hulky, which is a real, real shame. Red Spectre just saying, the Audis look sick. Thanks, mate. I designed them. But there we go. So great to see all the cars on track. Here we go. Let's see what these boys have got in the tank. Roberts on a lap. So let's go on board with him and let's see what he can do. So G Money just in behind him there. So into the braking zone, into the right-hander. We're going to clip that curb. We're going to hug the left-hand side curb. Not too far on the left-hand side of the grass because you will spin out. Into the right-hander. Into the braking zone. Stay into the right. Hugging the inside line now as much as you can. And opening wide. Keep the steering wheel straight. And accelerate out of the corner. Flat out now. Into 3rd. Up into 4th. Lovely sound of this Mazda as he coming up the gears. Into 5th. Really, really pushing now is Roberts into the braking zone. Not yet, not yet. Now into the brakes. Hugging that left-hand side into the curb. Right to the, go to the right, go to the right. Hugging the inside line. That's the, you need to be a lot wider there to make sure you get that apex perfect. But exit is not too bad. But he's now got G Money in behind him. So here we go into this long, long straight coming up to 130R. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he goes flat out. Let's have a listen. No, he's not flat out. G Money's all over the back of him now. Into the braking zone. Let's have a look. Into the chicane. Clip the curb. Clip the other curb. Flat out again. Hit the curb. Stay as close to the right hand side as you can because you get use all of the curb as much as you can, and then use all of the tarmac on the right hand side. Over the line he goes, and Roberts goes second. G Money is in first. So there we go, two drivers battling away here. G Money on the inside of Roberts, and he might get a little penalty there because he was behind him on track. So we know, like I said, we need to keep these guys a bit wide, way apart, and they should at least get one lap in. But Bite the Roses has just gone second. Exactly what he needed. Egon takes third, but Jip has just he's just pooped him. He's pipped him, everybody. He's pipped him for that position, and Jip goes into... He was in third, now he's in sixth, and Hatter Lad has gone third. Dusty has taken pole in the Nissan. So there we go, Dusty in pole, and Hatter Lad is in third on those medium tyres. Are you mad? Rippin has taken fourth. Great move there. Great run from Rippin. Great stuff. Really, really good driving. Rose is now in fifth. ADT is now in sixth position. Not going to get another lap in, it looks like. Jib also in seventh place. Got another lap, which is good for him. So let's see how we can get on. Egon also there in eighth spot. Also got another lap in. Did Grandad? No, he didn't. Hosky did get another lap in, so he'll be pushing as well, so watch out for him. Roberts now dropped down into 11th, Smithy Jr. there in 12th, and RHR has got another lap on, so let's see how we can get on through these last few laps. Great racing from the guys at the moment, brilliant driving. So there we go, watching RHR coming round now in 12th position. There's Smithy Jr. Have we lost, I think we've lost, have we lost Rippin Deterrin there? It looks like he's been removed from the grid. He has. Where has he gone? Where has Rippin Deterrin gone? It looks like he's actually been removed from the grid. So we've lost Rippin Deterrin. Not what we wanted tonight. We've been having a good night and then that happened. So it looks like we're going to have to reset the grid after this. So we'll make sure that everyone resets after pole. So there we go, into the braking zone. And RHR seems like he's not going to land sideways coming into the corner there. That wasn't going to work very well for him. So we will try and get Rippin Deterrin back in the room. He said it looks like he's been removed, which he didn't. I don't know what's happened there, so we'll try and get him back into the room. And Dusty has taken pole. G-Money in second, Hasselblad third as they come into the pits. Both Roses managing to grab that fourth position, and AD taking fifth spot. So great to see that. Let's have a look and see what these guys can do. But don't forget, we have to have a reset. So if team managers are there, if you could let your guys know it's a reset, that would be fantastic. So there will be a reset. So just going to make sure all these guys untick as soon as we get this one underway. So I do apologise everyone that is watching. So great start from Dusty, and we're going to get these guys to untick as soon as they can. Hopefully they'll get it done straight away, which they are doing. So please don't leave the room, just untick. So let's see what these guys do. Hopefully they will do, and we can get it all up and running. So everyone is resetting. Egon needs to reset as well. And Dusty has left the room. No, reset and untick. Reset and untick. Thank you. So Hatterlad's still on the grid there, so we will get back underway. I do apologise everyone, this happens at the moment, just been a bit of an issue. We seem to have one driver every week at the moment that seems to get removed from the race. So hopefully we'll get everyone back in and ready up as soon as possible. So let's get these guys readied up. So we can do the grid straight away. We'll try and grab Rippin back into that as well. And the problem is I need to do this all myself because there's nobody here to do it. Oh, brilliant. So yeah, here we go. So just need to get this all reset again as well. So thank you very much. Blue screen for Hatterlad as well. So we're just going to wait for all these guys to get back in on track, and we will get this underway as soon as we possibly can. Thank you everyone for staying as well, really appreciate that. This does happen, and it's one of the big pains on here for GTS, and really do hope that they sort this out. And apparently the next one is all online apparently, so even the missions that you do is all online, all the bodywork and everything. So if you have a disconnect, you're going to lose everything. Apparently, not a good idea. But we are waiting for everyone to come in. Dusty has now come back in. We're just waiting for Rippin' the Terran to come back in. I don't know what Rippin' the Terran is actually doing now. Hopefully he comes back in. So Rippin' the Terran's PSN crashed. Don't forget, guys, if you do come into the lobbies beforehand, just make sure, and this goes out to everybody, make sure you unplug the PlayStation. That clears the cache. If you leave it off for about 5 minutes and then plug it back in, it works. Okay. You can also clear the cache in GTS as well. So if you have a look, go into the options menu and you can clear it. It's quite a good idea to do so. And if anyone's out there from CC Sim Racing want to come into the comms box and have a little bit of fun with me, please do so. Come and join me. It'll be fantastic. So there we go. Everyone is there. I'm just going to sort out the grid. While we do so, we will take a look at the penalty zone for today. There we go. Start finish straight as usual. So that will be where everyone will be taking their penalties on the start finish straight today. So there we go. I'm just sorting out the rest of this option while I do. Hopefully everyone gets back in and there's no issues with everyone. So hopefully everyone will ready up as soon as possible. Looks like everyone does. Yeah, tick, 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 tick. Right, so here we go. I'm just going to sort out the lobby settings for everybody now that everyone has, and they've done it really, really quickly, which is fantastic, so it won't take too long. So there we go. It is Dusty on pole with G Money in second. Then we have... Oh, I can get it back on. There we go. This would be great if you had a production team, wouldn't it? So Hatterlad is there in third. We have Bite the Roses in fourth. Then we have ADT. ADT, that's a great lap from ADT in fifth position there. Jip will take sixth. Good lap from Jip as well, but I suppose he's wearing the touring car colours, so he's going to be pretty fast and aggressive today, so watch out for him. Egon also in seventh. Grandad taking eighth. Well done to Grandad. Brilliant result. Then we've got Hosky there in ninth. Then we have Roberts just behind him. Then we have Smithy Jr. and RHR. We're waiting for Rippin' the Terran to ready up. Hopefully he does. Just wait for him to adjust his tyres, and he has done, which is fantastic. So we're just going to get Rippin' the Terran at the back, which he is. So it looks like everyone's ready. Fantastic. Are we ready to start this race, ladies and gentlemen? Of course we are. Let's go racing. Yes, I know I got the board up, so don't panic, everyone. I'm going to take it off right now for you. Cheers, Gizmo. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Don't forget, everyone, please share out as much as you can. We really do appreciate it. These things happen. We are all human. And so, you know, Skynet isn't going to take over quite yet. On pole position, it's Dusty. Second, G Money. Hatlad third. Roses in fourth. ADT in fifth. Jip sixth. Egon seventh. Grandad in eighth. Hosky in ninth, and Roberts takes out the top 10. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an absolutely cracking race. Rippin's at the back because he disconnected, but he's managed to get back in, which is fantastic news for him. Watch out for ADT in the Dodge Viper. Away from the lights. Great start from the both of the GTR Nissans there away, and great start from Roses as well, from fifth on the grid. Into the braking zone they go, and it's Dusty and Hatterlad in the Nissans who take first and second respectively, with Roses in third, G Money in fourth. A great move by Egon down the inside, but watch out for Jip around the outside. ADT got the inside line as well. He's going to take fifth, but great respect from ADT as well. Really good respect. Can they get around the corner? Yes, they can. He's got the inside line. Jip should be able to see him on the map, which he does so. Great driving from these guys at the moment. That's brilliant. Smithy Jr.'s had a blinding start. Look at him, he's in 8th position in the Lamborghini. Fantastic, and he's pushing hard. Great stuff from the Racing Rivals team there. But it's the ADT takes 7th now. Smithy in 8th spot. Husky is there in 9th. D Roberts has had a bit of a argy-bargy at the start there. Rippin' the Terran is in the Mustang trying to push, and RHR just behind him in 12th. And Grandad has had an accident. Let's have a look what happened there. We've missed it. So there we go. So it is Dusty in the lead. Hatter in second. Roses is really forcing this GTR Skyline to push hard as he's on the medium tyre. Roses is there, just behind him. G Money in 4th. This is great driving from these guys. There we go, super soft tyres for Roses. I just wanted to put that up for you to see. And we've got super soft for G Money. So let's see how well these two drivers do. Don't forget, G Money is a streamer, so watch out for him on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, I think it is. So just check him out. Great driver. So Dusty pulling away, and Hatterlad is doing exactly what he should be doing on those mediums and going defensive, but Roses is just trying to grab the toe. But look at that Audi in a straight line. It's absolutely phenomenal. They're going around 130R together, side by side. It's not going to work, surely. Wide goes Roses. There he goes off the track into 4th. He stays on the track into the braking zone. Round the outside goes G Money. Is he going to get that done? He holds the inside line. Great side by side action. Has he got it done? No, he hasn't. Wow, let's have a look at that again. That was fantastic. So we're watching Roses go off screen here. Whoa, just losing the back end of the McLaren as he comes through into the braking zone, but well held there from Roses. That could have been big crash. So into the lead is Dusty, but Matt Hatlad is still holding him off into the right hand. The G Money ran the outside on those super soft tyres in the Audi. That's a great move, and he's done it. Brilliant move. Is Roses going to follow suit as well? Roses backs down. Wow, great driving from these guys. See, this is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. They learned from the first one. They knew the penalties were on this week, so they got to be careful. Rose is running outside of Hatter. Hatter's done a good job, managed to get little Dusty away now. So off he goes. And Rose is now on the chase. Great driving from the two. Hatterlad pushing hard. Great move there from G Money. Ran the outside into the braking zone. Look at ADT in 5th now, managing to escape the realms of Egon and Hosky. So Hosky doing a good job as well, just behind him, also in the Dodge Viper. So watch out for those two climbing up the table. Thank you very much for everyone who is sharing. Edwin Torres has also followed. Thank you very much. Please, everyone, if you can, if you haven't done so already, share the hell out of it. We have 49 viewers at the moment. We had 78 on the last race. Let's get those numbers back up again, please. G Money in 2nd, Hatterlad in 3rd, Roses in 4th, ADT is there in 5th. There's Egon in 6th position. Hosky has got Smithy all over the back of him. Let's go on board with Hosky. Looks like he's having a few glitching issues, and so is Smithy here into the braking zone. Roberts has done really well to get back to behind these guys, doing really well. Jip is there at the back in, what's that, 11th spot, so a little incident going on there. Oh, Hosky trying to get around that corner. Smithy looks like he's got a good run out of the corner, but the power of that Dodge Viper is absolutely sensational. So really opened up already between the drivers. Medium tyres here for Hosky. Smithy on the super soft. So he's going around the corner, and he's got RHR and Roberts for company as well. So into the braking zone they go. Hosky on the brakes. Smithy on the brakes. Oh, look at that. Roberts just behind him. So he'll be happy. He's having a lot better run at the moment. Rippin is glitching big time, apparently, at the back of the grid. Let's have a look and see. So there he is at the back. Oh, yes, he's really heavily glitching. 2.9 second penalty as well. And that's awful. He really needs to make sure he's out the way of drivers as he comes through, and Grandad will come past, and he is really badly glitching. He'll still carry on because that will be out of the way. Is this on a game or real life? Neil, this is a game. I swear down it's a game. So when you turn everything off, it looks really good. So look, if I turn it all off, then you'll see, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it on the on GR1 if you come back on Sunday. You'll see our lovely safety car as well. Dusty is there in 2.7 seconds in the lead. G Money now there in 2nd, now pulling away, but Roses is still stuck behind Hatterlad. So again, this might be beneficial if he could just sit behind him. Might be holding the tyre wear down a little bit, which it seems to be doing, because those tyres should be really torn up by now on that McLaren. But Hatterlad doing a great job on these medium tyres, and he's still with the leaders. He is looking very good indeed. But if you just look behind Roses, look who it is. ADT, there he is in 5th position, doing a great job, and he's chasing these guys down very quickly indeed. And then we've got this brilliant battle going on for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th and 10th respectively. Great little battle. So Egon on the medium tyre, Smithy Jr. on the super soft. Then we've got Roberts in 8th there on the medium tyre. RHR on the medium tyre. Jip on the super soft, so they should be closing them up. Grandad also there just behind him, and he's starting to close up on these guys now. Hosky also is out as well. So has Hosky come in early for a pit stop? didn't see it come up on the board, but he might have had an incident because he's at the back of the pack. But it's still Dusty in lead and pulling away in this Skyline. It's unbelievable what a job they're doing in that car. And again, G-Money's front tyres are distraught, but they are doing so well in second place for the Audis. So please, everyone, make sure you follow, make sure you share, and also jump on our Facebook page, Twitch page, and also on YouTube. And as you can see, the battle is going on. Look, Roses is just staying with Hatter Lad. Very good thinking indeed. That's clever. That's very clever, because all he has to do is just stay with these guys in front. He's just doing exactly what he needs to do. So Roses is there in 4th, ADT's in 5th. So they're trying to pull away from ADT. Egon's still having this battle with Smithy Jr. with Roberts behind him, with RHR in 9th. And then we got Jip in 10th. And we got Grandad just behind them as well. So great little battles going on here at the back. But Dusty is pulling away. G-Money there in 2nd place. Hatterlad in 3rd. Bite the Roses is in 4th. Again, these 3 guys doing a great job. And again, Roses in the Alpha Cup as well. So watch out for this guy. Very, very quick. Cole is now here supporting his team. ADT is doing an absolutely fantastic job there. Roses trying to find a way around the outside this time. Maybe the cutback's on for Roses. He's just giving him a little push onto the grass there. But Roses knows what he's doing. He's thinking, come on, mate. I need to get past you now. But Hatterlad doing a great job. There we go. Roses in 4th. There is ADT 5th. Egon still holding this group. Let's go on board with Egon. Doing a cracking job on those medium tyres. They look really, really good as well. So Team Dump Valve's doing a great job. So the mediums really looking quite tasty at the moment. They're all not far away from each other. He's only 13 seconds off the lead lap. Roberts is really looking a bit tasty there, isn't he? In 8th position. I do like that word tasty tonight, don't I? Ridiculous. So there we go. Smithy's looking tasty. Roberts is there in 8th, and then we've got RHR in 9th. Jip is now closed up on the back of RHR. So what can Smithy do around this corner? Little cut back and a drop down in the gear there, looks like from Egon, which it is. Smithy having a look down the inside, not this time, into the braking zone. Great driving here by Egon. Great to see him up at the top here, and he really does deserve it. Oh, Smithy have a little glitch there. 4-second penalty for Roberts. Oh, he didn't want that at all. Down to the right-hand side, penalty's going to be taken. Oh, that is going to be a kick in the teeth. He's going to be sitting behind his teammate who's on the super softs. He's trying to lose that penalty. He does so. Oh, that is an absolute kick in the teeth, that is, isn't it? Over the chicane, and there is the penalty. So, let's have a look at our leader. There he is, 3.3 seconds. Hasn't gone up, hasn't gone down. Fastest lap from Dusty, 2:08.731. G-Money there in 2nd, Hatterlad in 3rd. There is Bite the Roses in 4th. ADT there is still in 5th, and he's not that far behind him now. He's definitely closed up. He's within a second, about 0.6 will grab you the toe. So let's see what he can do. So into the braking zone, definitely closing up. Let's go on board with ADT. And let's have a listen to this lovely Viper as he comes round the hairpin. And I'm going to have a bit of my tea. So at the moment, as you can see, with Egon in 6th position, nice big gap now, but there's a great battle going on. But we're staying with the top 5, and looks like Dusty and G-Money have sort of had to back out a little bit. G-Money, his front tyres is going to be absolutely destroyed now, so he needs to come in quite sharpish. Hatterlad also looks really, really good. He'll be carrying on, I'm pretty sure of that. Rose is also in a good position at the moment, but they are really closing up on G-Money. Let's go on board with him, and let's have a look at the back of his car. There it is. There's the skyline of Hatterlad. We're on board with G-Money now into the left-hander. The 130. Oh, what a great corner that is. Into the braking zone, into the chicane. Really closing up, but he's trying to get that front end to come in. Let's see what happens here. Is G-Money coming into the pits this time round? Into the right-hander. Yes, they're all coming in. Look at this. Even Hatterlad's coming. 9 minutes to go. They've all come in. Dusty, Hatterlad, ADT, Roses. Oh, this is brilliant. What's Egon going to do? Let's stay with Egon and see what he does. Is he going round? He's going round again. So he's coming round. Ace UK also going round on the medium tyre, so these two are first and second respectively. Let's see what they can do as they cross the line. Good laps from the two of them as well, so great to see these two. Looks like Ace UK's really grabbed some time here. So Dusty's come out on track, he's now in third place. Grandad is also coming out on track, and looks like, look at this, Hatter Lad is right up the backside of G Money as they come out the corner, and there we go, great stuff. There is Grandad, he's in 7th, and he can fight as much as he wants now as he starts to climb up the ladder. Great stuff from these guys. So Rose is doing a good job. There's Egon in the lead. RHR is there in 2nd, fighting away. There is Dusty in 3rd, with G Money in 4th position, and Hatterlad needs to get past now. He's on those super softs and he's looking very, very quick indeed. Look at him, he's all over the back of G Money. Let's go on board with G Money. And you're going to see Hatterlad try and go around the outside. He's not going to do it. This is the Tartan move. Is he going to do it? This is great driving into the braking zone. Is G-Money going to go into it? He's trying to cut in this Hatterlad. He couldn't do it. Into the braking zone, into the right-hander. Not going to do it there either, but he did try very, very hard indeed. By the Rose has got a half-second penalty, but he might lose it through the hairpin, which we probably will do. So into the braking zone. Hatter, it's Roses. There we go. This is brilliant. Grandad is in the mix as well, with ADT also trying to get on the back of him as well. This is great stuff. ADT's made a move on Grandad for position, but G-Money is under real pressure. Look at this. Brilliant stuff. Going round the outside. Surely he's not going to do it from there. Into the braking zone. G-Money's realised where he was. Great stuff. Hatterlad going to get the inside line. Is he into the braking zone? G-Money's seen him. Is he going to get it done? Yes, he is. Hatterlad's through. Takes 4th position off G-Money. Great move there. Great move, but G-Money's now on the back of Hatterlad, and Hatterlad's trying to move all over the track. This is brilliant. But look how quick that Audi is in a straight line. I didn't realise how quick it was on the Nissan. It's ridiculous. Hatterlad's gone defensive. That's going to cost him. He's gone out wide. Oh, he could lose the back end here. This is incredible. Oh, they're free to touch it into the braking zone. Oh, brilliant driving from those two. Brilliant driving, and great respect there from Roses as he just realised that Hatterlad was going to lose control of the car, and brilliant driving from all three of them. But what a battle that was as they come into the corner. Oh, Hatterlad trying to get defensive line and realised G-Money's holding the line. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, a little crash of bumpers and doors and everything. It was great. He could have just like given him a sweetie over the door there or something, couldn't he? Just a little leaflet or something to say, yeah, hello, I'm in a Nissan. Brilliant. But there we go. G-Money into 3rd, Hassanad in 4th, Bite the Roses in 5th, and Grandad RHR have come into the pits. What a race this has turned out to be. So Egon's still holding out. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna get a penalty. He is not gonna make it in time. He's gonna get a penalty. So he didn't work that out very, very well at all, did he? So G-Money is still battling away with Hatterlad for this position. This is fantastic. Into the braking zone. Hatterlad looks like he's got it now, but G-Money won't let him go. As long as he's in that tow, he's going to have some great tyres for the end of this race. 5 minutes to go, and Egon is not going to make that pit stop. He will get a very, very big penalty. So there we go, ADT in 5th spot. There he is. Vita Roses in 6th spot. So ADT's having a great run at the moment. Now in 5th. Oh, a little bit wide there. That could cost him. There we go. Let's go on board with him. So Team Nissan looking for some great points today. Can Roses do it into the braking zone? ADT's coat. Look at look at Bite the Roses. Literally drifted the car out, and a mistake from ADT. I don't know what happened. It looked like he was coasting and no braking. So very, very interesting as he went around that corner. Let's have a look at that again. So as they come round here, ADT's on the brakes. And he just coasting. No, he just couldn't get the car to slow down. And that was that. So there we go. Bite Roses now there in 5th, and those two at the front are still battling away. Let's have a look at this. G-Money's there. Hatterlad's in 2nd. Egon's gone into the pits, but he will get a penalty. That is way too late. So there we go. Dusty is in first, cruising at the moment, 4.6 seconds up the road. But look at that battle in the background. It's fantastic. Look at them as they come down the long straight. Can Hatterlad hold on for second? Can it be a 1-2 for Nissan? It'd be fantastic for him. But G-Money on his debut in the Audi, should have been there last week, wasn't. He's here this week and he's doing a fantastic job chasing down Hatter on these super soft tyres. And look at the front end of those tyres, not looking too good at all. G-Money's tyres looking very tidy indeed. By the Roses is in fourth, ADT is there in fifth. RHR's having a great one. Oh, RHR looks like he's glitching a little bit there, but he's still there in sixth spot, doing an absolute phenomenal job. So he's really benefited through the pit stops here. Jip there in seventh with Smithy Jr. just behind him. Let's go on board with Jip. Let's have a look. We're on board with him. There's Smithy Jr. Looking very good on these tyres as well. Look at this fantastic stuff. Let's go on board with Smithy Jr. Let's make sure he's got the right. He has got the right tyres as well. So he's doing a very good job indeed. Chasing down the Mazda into the braking zone, into this right hander. I love this corner. If you get it right, oh, it's so satisfying. Into the right hander. Again, swooping round to the next right hander and then into the braking zone, into the hairpin. Again, very nice little corner as well. Easy to lose the back end into the braking zone. Jip goes a little bit defensive. Smith goes a little bit wider there. Smithy Jr. is going to have a good run out the corner. Absolutely brilliant race. We will have a look at the guys up front in a moment, but there is a great battle going on here with Jip and Smithy Jr. Then we're going to go to ninth spot, which is Egon. Obviously, we know he will get a penalty. There is Roberts in 10th spot, ripping a tearing, having a great battle with Grandad for position, having a great old fight. Look at this, fantastic. Husky's managed to get on the back of this pack as well, so Husky might be able to grab a few points. So Grandad on the chase now. Let's go on board with Grandad and let's see what he can do. Loving the sound of this Lamborghini. Let's have a listen. Let's see what he does around these two turns. Oh, lovely car control as he comes round, ripping a tear and going on the defensive here. Look at Grandad trying to get on the back of it, but that Mustang's got some grunt, hasn't it? Look at this. Fantastic stuff. And Rippin is definitely glitching. Hopefully he won't get off. If he's glitching and he's hitting him off the track, he will have to come off the track. He will have to move out of the way and make sure he doesn't. But if he is tagging him off the track, then he will have to be removed off the track, or actually just back off and give the spot up, which he does so. And Grandad goes into 11th. Great job there from Grandad. Let's have a look at our leader. There he is, 3 seconds in the lead. So looks like Hatterlad now under pressure. It's now gone. The pressure's now gone. G-Money's tyres are now starting to tear up. But look at Hatterlad's tyres. They're also starting to tear up. Roses is in 4th and he's trying to chase down. His tyres look very good indeed. G-Money is trying to put that pressure on, but I think too much pressure is costing dearly. So there we go. ADT now in 5th, doing a good job. There is RHR pushing hard. Great points here for Audi today. Smithy Jr. in 7th, now got past Jip for position. Let's see if we can see that. Did we miss it? Yes, we did. Damn it. This is why you need a co-commentator. So Smithy Jr. there in 7th, Jip in 8th. Oh, Jip's going to get past him around the outside. Is he? Surely not from there. That's a brilliant move if he does. Into the braking zone. Smithy gives the room. That's a bit too nice, I think. But fair play to him. Great stuff. But Jip takes the move and gets it done. So 7th for him. Smithy Jr. in 8th. Then we've got Egon just on the back of this as well, trying to push for that position. Great driving from all 3 of the drivers. Racing Rivals doing a good job here, and hopefully get that top 10 finish is what they needed. Egon's gone way too hard into that corner and was very lucky not to tag someone there, and it looks like he has got Jip in the 7th spot. He's gone wide. Let's take a look at that replay. So we're going to stay with Jip into the braking zone. Oh, Egon's just gone way too hard in there. He's tagged Jip. Jip's gone wide. Back onto the grid. He's back on track, but he's managed to salvage it, and Egon's gone very wide indeed, and he's off track. But look, Chip's really pushing hard. This will be the final lap. Bite the Roses takes 4th position. ADT will take 5th. RHR also there is going to cross the line. There is Roses, there's ADT, there is RHR, takes 6th position. He's going to be very pleased with himself indeed. Smithy Jr. goes over the line in 7th. Congratulations, sir. Jip will take 8th position. Egon is there in 9th, but also is going to get a massive penalty, so that's going to drop him back. I think that will drop him back into 10th spot. So Roberts will jump up a place. I'm pretty certain of that. There is Grandad. He's going to take 11th spot. There he goes over the line. So well done to Grandad, finishing 11th there. Ripping and Tearing is going to take 12th. Obviously having some severe internet issues, and he will hold, as you can see, really bad there. And Hosky's going to take, Hosky's also got his internet issues as well. So 12th and 13th respectively. But Dusty 2.5, Hatter Lad is closing up on his teammate. This is worrying. So into the braking zone goes Dusty. Into the braking zone goes Hatter Lad. Into the braking zone goes G Money. So great driving from these three tonight. Rose is doing a fantastic job for McLaren. Really needed big points today, and he's managed to do it. So well done to Roses. Did a really sterling job there. So Dusty coming round the final few corners now. We haven't seen a lot of this driver, but he's been absolutely fantastic. What a start, lightning start from both of them. Managed to get the top 2 spots. G Money chasing them down. Roses maybe could have overtaken Hatterlad and maybe got a few more spots here, but managing to get that 4th place. And takes fastest lap as well. I didn't see that. That's brilliant. How come you do it in the Audi but you couldn't do it in the Academy? That's incredible. But that's great stuff. I mean, we know, obviously it's great to see him RHR back. Great lap time as well. Dusty comes round the final corner into the right-hander, and he's going to take the win for race 2 this evening, and Nissan and CC Sim Racing. Hatterlad's going to come second, so it's a Nissan 1-2 and a CC Sim Racing 1-2. G Money takes third. What a race. Well done to G Money, and Dusty will take the win tonight. Great to see not so many penalties as well. Brilliant driving from the guys. So there we go. We're just going to take a look at these race results as we do. Hopefully we'll get everyone in the comms, and hopefully we'll just jump in anyway and we won't need to grab anyone. So Dusty takes the win. Hatterlad in second. Great 1-2 for Nissan. G Money in third. Well done G Money. Great race. Roses as well. Fourth. ADT. That's a great run from ADT. Fair play to you in the Dodge Viper there. Brilliant, brilliant drive. RHR in sixth. Well done RHR. Great points there for Audi. Smithy Jr. Take your hat off, mate. That's a brilliant drive. Well done. Jip with that incident with Egon. Looks like it got sorted, which is great. Hopefully, we do like to get everyone having a chat and a convo. We don't like to get into incident reports unless we have to, but we do like the drivers to get involved with each other and have a chat and get it all sorted out before we get into the incident reports. But there we go. Jip takes 8th. Egon will get a penalty for obviously missing the pit as well. So he'll be dropped down into 10th, I'm pretty sure. So Roberts will go 9th. Grandad there in 11th, so well done to Grandad for keeping back up as well. Ripping the Terran with those huge glitches takes 12th, and Hosky takes 13th. And luckily we didn't have Holky tonight, which is a real shame because we would have missed him, and it would have been great to see him on track. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into the interview room. I can't even talk now because I need a drink. But there we go. Fantastic stuff from all the guys. Let's see who we got in the interview room. Yes, they've all come in. Fantastic stuff. Let's have a quick word with G Money. G, great drive, mate. In the Audi, burnt out tyres, fighting for that second place. What a great result. How'd you feel?
I was. Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you perfectly, mate.
Oh, good stuff, man. Yeah, what a race, man. These guys, first of all, well done to Hatterlad and Dusty as well, and all these guys, because I know everybody drives their hearts out when it comes to these races. But yeah, major tyre issues, man. Bad off the start. I think we all know that, the Audi TT.
Yeah.
But yeah, a great comeback. I knew I had to try and pull some moves, and we had some good clean racing, which was good. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, and a good result for the team. And a great last week, so we needed a comeback. Audi are here, everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Give yourself a shout out, mate, about your Twitch channel. I know, obviously, I'm going to try and get more of the guys involved, because obviously it'd be great to for them to see your channel as well, and obviously subscribe and follow. You know, we want to help everybody out there, so just give yourself a shout out, mate.
Oh, no, nice one, Craig. Okay, so I've got a channel on YouTube, guys, and it's G Money Racing. It's spelt GMONEYY with a space and then racing. So there's no dash in it. But yeah, on YouTube, you'll find me there. So yeah.
Nice one.
Thanks, mate.
No, you're welcome. And what a great drive. Brilliant stuff, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, guys.
Very, very welcome. Right, let's have a word with Hatter, lad. Hatter, you must have some sweaty palms, my friend, because what a race that was. What a drive. I mean, defending at the start for letting Dusty to get away, which was fantastic for both of you. And the lightning starts that both of you got was unbelievable.
Yeah, sweaty palms, yes, definitely, mate. Firstly, great shout to G Money and to Rose. Rose was putting on a lot of pressure there. At some points, I wasn't sure if he was going past me, trying to push us along or what, but he drove great behind me, lovely and fair. And then the race with G Money, oh my God, yeah, that was sweaty palm time. That was amazing. I knew he had like the top end on me for sure on the straights. He was just flying by me. I was like, I can't do nothing. I've got to basically hold it out if I can. The first part of the course, I knew I had him there because the Audi TT just doesn't get grip off corners, so that was my only place I can do it. So we had some great battles in and out, and that was absolutely superb driving by G Money. That was really, I enjoyed that a lot. Even though I had sweaty palms, enjoyed it a lot. So I'm glad Dusty put away. I was kind of a plan to stick with him, but in the end, it was basically hold out and try to stick out the mediums. I think the last lap when we all pitted, I was gaining quite a lot on the Audi in front.
Yes.
I think the tyres at that point were just disappearing. I thought, if they go one more lap, I can beat them then into the pits. But I came out just behind him, and I thought, I've got to really try push now. But that was a great battle. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But yeah, great job by Dusty and Team GTR. We are coming back in the old table now, thank God.
Yeah, definitely. Just got a quick message there from Matt. He said, was you on the pad? Was it Hatter pad or Hatter wheel?
It was Hatter pad.
Ah, there we go. So, Matt, you can now cry. But great to see you, mate. Well done. Brilliant race. Congratulations. Awesome job.
Thanks, buddy.
Right, let's get the main man in. Top dog today, Dusty. Mate, what a drive. Managed to pull away. Great defensive work from your teammate. Really did help, but great driving, mate. Didn't put a foot wrong. Well done. How'd you feel?
Yeah, great team result. Congratulations to Hatter on second and G Money on third. Hatter qualifying third was a big help because he was able to battle a little bit and kind of let me pull away. And that GTR with full rear brake bias still chews through those tires. So I was just kind of holding on at the end. But yeah, great result for the GTR team and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely phenomenal job. So there we go. Thank you very much, Dusty. That was an absolutely blinding drive. And well done to all the drivers tonight. It was fantastic. It really, really was. So great driving from all. Really, really it was. So there we go, everyone. That was the evening's racing. What a race it was as well. Absolutely phenomenal. The drivers on track were brilliant. Great battle for second, third and fourth with Roses, Hatterlad and G Money. And then we had a battle with Egon. We had RHR. We had... I can't remember now. Look, I can't remember. It was so exciting. But it was still good. We had was it Smithy Jr. in there as well. And we had Jip in there. We had Roberts in there. Oh, it was brilliant. There was action all over the track. And obviously the first race as well. Fantastic driving from all those guys in GR4 tonight. It was brilliant. Great driving all round. Just going to quickly grab a couple of these messages that I've missed because there's quite a lot going on. Obviously Rachel wasn't happy because there was a lot of glitching from ripping the tearing, so obviously huge glitches going on there, but obviously not a lot we can do because usually we have an admin in the stream as well, and they usually type it if they see someone glitching. So unfortunately there's not a lot we could do tonight, so I do apologise on that part. Good job from ADT, says Matt. We've got ADT and Jamie Hoskins, says Carl. Doing great, Smithy, keep it up, says Rachel. Granddad's time is fighting back, doing great, says Chrissy. Come on Roses, you can do it, buddy, says Scott. Obviously that's Hulky. A great move from Hat, says Mario with his thumbs up. Obviously he's team Nissan, team CC Sim Racing. Rippin was glitching. Great move from Grandad. It was a really good move into the chicane as well. Great work, Grandad. Keep it up. Yes, Junior. Well done, bro, says Chris. Great work from Grandad. Tough drive, but done a great job. He really did. Good racing guides, Dusty and Hatter. Clap, clap, clap with some cups there. Congrats to the podium winners, says Gizmo. It's great to see Gizmo there as well. And there's RHL saying, I'll take fastest lap. Obviously got fastest lap, so that'll be a bonus point for him. Awesome racing, Dusty and Hatter. Matt says, what a fantastic result for CC Sim Racing. Great job to Dusty and Hatter pulling that car home. Great to see them where they should be up front. Congrats, lads. Also, well done to G Money and showing that Audi is one to watch. Great race, lads. Lots of fun. Well, it's funny that because Red Spectre hates that car, so I think we've got a happy medium going on because he likes the R8. Great race and great 1-2 for Dusty and Hatter in the Nissan, says Pete Jones, which is Blue Jonesy. Thank you very much, Pete. Really appreciate that. Congrats to Hatter and Dusty and G Money. Says Rachel, has Dusty ever not won his race? Man's not real. Well done, Racing Rival, says Rachel. Nicely done, RHR. He was on pad. Junior for the driver of the day, and we got GT Realm saying fantastic racing, guys. Brilliant. Was a fantastic drive. Also, I didn't mention Hatter Lad as well. He's also got a Twitch channel, so go and check him out. I think it is Hatter Lad as the Twitch channel as well. If it's not, I will post it up there for everyone to see. We're going to try and help the streamers that are in the races as well. Cartier Wes Gaming as well. We've got Ghost Viper Gaming. We've got GT Realm now joining as well, so go and check him out. We've got Legion as well, who's on YouTube, and I think he's on Twitch, so go and check him out. I think it's Legion 21k, I think it is. So yeah, please go and check these guys out. Absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, everyone. This was CC Sim Racing. My name's Craig Cook. The commentator with me today was Ryan Webb, aka Boosted, our trainer at Academy. Don't forget, we're here on Thursday night, same time, and we will be kicking off as soon as we can. 2 great races, GT3. It's going to be a belter. It's absolutely going to be a belter. Really looking forward to it. So please stay with us on Thursday night. Let's get those numbers back up. Thank you very much, guys. I'm out. Take care.